As y'all probably don't know, but this is my go-to spot, Foxtail. This car is coming together. Good thing I started picking up the camera like, I guess mid-build before I finished it. So whatever I'd done before, I wish I kind of picked up the camera and documented it. I think I have the GTS startup loaded, so I'm just gonna put it in Sports Plus, and then basically, oh yeah, that's, so it kicks it up all the way to like 2K RPMs. We're actually gonna head back to the house and start washing the car, but I don't know if y'all can see that, but let me see. It is like sunset right now, and we are chasing that sun. I don't know if it's just me, but like when I'm daily driving, but obviously right now I'm in drive, but when I'm daily driving, I always drive in manual mode. Like, it's not that I wish the car was manual, even though I wish they made a manual for this car because I probably would have got it, but like the actual transmission shifts on this car in particular is so crispy. Like, how can you not drive in manual all the time? You know, it's a race car at this point. But yeah, I don't have XHP. Like, everyone's asking me, oh, do you have XHP and everything? No, I don't. I don't have XHP. I still get the same kind of like shift cracks that you guys hear in the videos. You guys have been asking me that. You basically just have to lessen your restriction on the exhaust system. Obviously right now I have a high flow catless downpipe, and then I have an axle back exhaust with no muffler. I believe there's still one resonator, but it's like, I'm gonna keep it there. If without that, it's gonna sound disgusting. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and hit the wheels. What I'm gonna be using today is basically this, pretty much what everybody uses actually. It really looks like slime. Alright guys, so I had to put a jacket on, it's way too cold. Let's go ahead and talk about my wheel setup that we have here. I'm running Apex SM10s. This is part of their flow formed line, and you know, I actually found these used on Facebook Marketplace for crazy steel. But with that crazy steel, I actually had to end up repairing one of the wheels because it was bent, and it's repaired now. The car is kitted with the M Sport brakes, as well as adaptive M suspension. These wheels in the front, I am running a 19 by 9, and in the rear I'm running a 19 by 10, yes. So basically OEM Supra specs. I wouldn't say it's aggressive, but I would say it's still pretty conservative. The front, you could go a little bit bigger and wider, like a 9.5. I am running a 13mm spacer from Keys Motorsports right now, and as well as some daily ceramic pads, and actually like the buildup of brake dust is actually a lot better. I don't get as much as actual OEM pads. The only thing I do love about the OEM pads is that they bite really good. In the back, I'm not running a spacer. Eventually I will run a like 5mm spacer right here. I actually have it ordered just to bring that out and dial that fitments. Suspension, I am running Eibach Sportline, not the Pro Kit. Eibach Sportline. It's actually a more aggressive drop, and honestly I think it's the most aggressive drop that you will get with some springs for these cars. Alright, so I had to cut that wash short because I just kind of wanted to get it done. It was way too cold. to even be washing the car outside. But yeah, it is all clean now. And now let's talk about the fronts. So in the front I have some clear reflectors instead of the paint matched ones. That did not want to pay $200 for paint matched reflectors. And then I have a full carbon fiber 3D design replica. Yes, it is real carbon fiber. Yes, it is real carbon fiber. It's like I always have to keep y'all updated on the build because there's so many new subscribers and can't really keep track of it. Yep, there you go. This is the engine bay. I have a Ultra Racing strut bar that goes across, and then I also have a charge pipe from eBay, aluminum charge pipe. I actually would recommend getting this from eBay. It's a lot wider. And as for the intake, it's a full dine-in carbon intake with the inlets. So that means it goes all the way to the turbo. It doesn't stop here. And right now I don't have the cover on. Usually there's a carbon fiber cover right here. But I took it off because it get colder anyway. Maybe like towards the summer I'll throw it on just because I don't want it to heat soak. But you get a lot more sound with that cover off. Getting a lot of questions about this being ran in this. Yeah, you guys see it. This car has multiple tunes. I have multiple tunes for this car. So I also have a full E85 tune. That's the one that I get a lot of questions about. That is my fastest tune. The full E85 tune is my fastest tune. And I'm basically maxing out the stock turbo at this point. I can get supporting mods like intake manifold, port injection to like max it out even more. But at that point, I'll just get a bigger turbo. But yeah, that's for E85. I can put in, I think I run like 24 to 25 pounds of boost on there, peak. But yeah, it's been a year since I've had these tunes. I switch frequently between them. I go full E85 to E30 to 93. I switch pretty often because, you know, with full E85, you don't want to constantly run it in these cars. You kind of want to run like a tank of 93 here and there just to clean out your fuel system. Your boy is still a college student. I actually have a class tomorrow, so I'm trying out here. I'm grinding for y'all. You know, I'm making these YouTube videos while I'm in school and I'm working. And hopefully one day we can make it. Because, you know, I don't know, it's a passion. I love cars. I love modding cars. I love driving cars. So hopefully this will take me somewhere. But yeah, so I'm not going to run the full E85 because obviously in the cold, it's a lot harder for E85 to get going. I just use the E85 calculator. A lot of people think you need the actual flex fuel kit. I've had no issues. I haven't ran into knock or anything that nature across my fingers. Oh, we're about to get there. Alright, cool. 6.2 gallons. And then now I just fill up the rest with 93.